with this week's new and trending AI tools. Happy New Year to you. Well, 2025 is a new year, and apparently ChatGPT says it's a new me. But ChatGPT has some serious competition from a Chinese firm that launched their latest model the day after Christmas Day. It's called DeepSeek. Let's take a look. Now, this is an open source model that boasts 671 billion parameters, which is pretty crazy. And they also have some benchmarks that they proudly display on their front page that shows that DeepSeek v3, their latest model, is potentially better than Llama 3.1 and even GPT-4o. But here's the kicker. The actual cost to use the API of this is insane. If you're doing no-code apps, you may want to consider changing from ChatGPT-4o to DeepSeek, as by my calculations, it's 42 times cheaper. If we look here at the pricing for GPT-4o on the OpenAI API, we can see $2.50 per 1 million input tokens, and for the output tokens, it's $10 per million tokens. However, here for DeepSeek, we can see the input price is a crazy 0.014 per million tokens, and the output price just 0.28 per 1 million tokens. Now, either OpenAI and other competitors from the US will have to catch up, or this Chinese firm DeepSeek will simply take all the business. If you trust China, that is. Now, it is worth to note at this stage I went to LM Arena to check how the rankings are going. This is a website that tests in real time different AI models against each other, so they get voted on, and Google is cleaning up at the moment as I record this video with Gemini up at the top. We've got ChatGPT-4o in third place, o1 is there as well, lots from Gemini and o1 preview, but DeepSeek is right here in seventh place and most probably rising right now. Now, as you'll see, once I've signed up, I get an interface much like ChatGPT to ask a question. I can also ask it to DeepThink, which is similar to o1, I'm guessing. It solves reasoning problems, and you can also search the internet as well when necessary. So for my first chat, I'm going to ask it to DeepThink, and I'm going to put in a prompt here that I made earlier. This will be for my next AI tool, by the way. I'm going to make an app to track the popularity of UK political parties. Now, I've put this as my main prompt, and I've added at the start, make this brief better for an AI engineer to create this app. So let's put DeepSeek to the test. And as you can see, it's reasoning and thinking out right in front of me. I can see all of its thoughts before it comes back and gives me some information. Although I can see here there's some Chinese characters here. Obviously, it is a Chinese LLM, but it's giving very detailed stuff on interactive graphs, significant event markers, and the user interface, how it should look, and also how the back end should work. So this is pretty good. Now, I can't verify, is this better than ChatGPT? Only time will tell, but so far so good. Okay, and I've logged in here to the API control panel for the first time, and I can see actually that everything is discounted until the 8th of February, which is really cool. If you're developing an app and you're using large amounts of data, there's never been a better time to use the DeepSeek API. So as you can see, I've used nothing so far, but this is where it'll all show up. I can get my API keys, much the same as I can with OpenAI, and insert them into an app. So far, I'm really impressed with how this is ranking in LM Arena, and as this channel is very much about no-code and creating apps with AI tools, I wanted to show you something else that LM Arena are doing. They are actually ranking language models for the ability to create websites and web apps. This is a brand new feature. It launched about a month ago, and it's already got some historical data where you can build an app using web.lmarena.ai, which I'll link down below, by the way, and you can rank it as it creates two different apps in front of your eyes. Let's test it. And you can actually see down here it comes up with suggestions. I'm just going to say create a clone of Hacker News. And as you'll see, just like the LM Arena where you get two different responses from AI language models, it's going ahead and trying to create that clone of a website in front of me using two different models. We'll see which one comes back the best. And there we go, both appear to have finished. Now, the one on the left took considerably longer than the one on the right to generate. And personally, looking at the different guides, I quite like the look of the one on the right, so I just have to select right is better, and then I'll find out what we've got here. So we had O1 working away on this version, and we had Gemini 2.0 Flash Thinking working on this one on the right that I think looks visually better and nicer. So there you go. And of course, if you want to know the best LLM to code your web apps and no-code stuff, you can actually see this leaderboard that's about a month old, and you can see Claude 3.5 Sonnet, the latest version, is still there at the top. Anthropic crushing it at the moment with O1 Mini from OpenAI, and Gemini not too far behind. If you like what you see so far, throw a like and subscribe for more videos just like this one weekly. Okay, next up I want to talk about Replit. Now, if you've watched my channel before, you'll know I'm a fan of Replit for working on your no-code tools in the cloud with AI features that are pretty insane. They've added another insane feature, and actually they mentioned on X that they've just partnered with XAI to allow you to build projects and deploy them in seconds using XAI without needing to go back and forth with API documents or anything like that. This is a recent addition to Replit. Now, I have the Replit core plan. I think it's fantastic, and I'll show you how this works. So here I am logged into my account, and you'll see I get the Replit agent on my screen that can create pretty much anything I can think about. But what I really like about Replit is they're actively working on adding integrations with tools, so you don't need to go back and forth and find API documents. Actually, Replit Agent knows how to integrate these things. So popular things such as Firebase for a database in the cloud, Stripe to accept payments, that's so important. I see that in my community a lot, members asking, how do I integrate payments? Well, maybe Replit Agent can do it for you. OpenAI, and of course, XAI. So let's test one of these integrations. Let's test XAI. I'm going to keep it really simple here and ask the Replit agent to make that app to track the popularity of main UK political parties with a beautiful graph and some significant event markers. I've been very specific to say make sure to include Labour, Conservative and Reform UK, and then I guess I just click a connection so I can use real-time data from the XAI API, and boom, it says add AI features using XAI. You see it's already thinking about my app. It's called it Political Pulse, and let's wait and see what the Replit agent will do in this instance. So you see already it's saying I'll help you build this political trends visualization, and it's already thinking about how it will do it. So I can build the initial prototype, and you can see here XAI is recognized as a supported integration, so I don't need to worry about guiding the agent. It knows what to do. Now you can see as it goes along, it's marked that this is free. It's included in my plan. If I go over my allowance, of course, it's going to tell me all along the way how much I'll be charged. But there's a significant and generous amount of uses of the Replit agent in a core plan. Now you can see it's creating all the code, the data handlers, the main Python file and everything. Again, I'm not writing any of this code. The agent is making everything for me. Okay, now you can see it's installing all the packages needed and the dependencies. I love the fact that over time Replit have made their agent better and better, so I really don't need to interact with the screen. I simply wait until things are ready, and it says there are changes I can review. Okay, and now you can see the selected parties are available there, Labour, Conservative and Reform UK. Significant events will be here, and we've got a start date, end date. We've got popularity going on here. This looks pretty good. I'm not sure where this is pulling from right now, but it's kind of working. The AI-powered insights does have an error, so let's copy that and let the Replit agent know about that. We'll let the agent work on fixing that error, and boom, within moments we've got an updated app here. It seems to have some significant events appearing as well now, which is good. This is all running along quite nicely, and we've got the ability to generate AI-powered insights, so let's try it. Analyzing the trends. And boom, look at that. It actually appears to work, and it gives me an AI analysis of the political trends presently in the UK. So you can see that Replit, along with Replit Agent and the brand new integrations with popular AI services such as XAI, OpenAI, you've got Firebase for databases, also Postgres is in there too, and the ability to integrate payments with your app using Stripe. This is just scratching the surface of what's possible. Now on to the final tool that I want to show you, and I found this X-post from Eric, the founder of Firecrawl. Well, it's actually a really cool open source AI-powered web scraping and crawling platform platform that allows you to get real-time live data from the internet ready for LLMs. But Eric here has shared a GitHub repo that I want to install and show you now called Trend Finder, and I want to show you how easy it is to get it up and running and the potential of what it can do. The quickest way to get this up and running is downloading Docker Desktop. It's available for pretty much any operating system that you can imagine. Then you'll want to make sure you've got your terminal open on Mac or the equivalent inside Windows or Linux, and you'll also want to make sure you've got Git installed as well. Now, then it's super easy to clone this awesome tool that Eric's created called Trend Finder. It allows you to basically stay on top of trending topics on social media by following different influencers and then analyzing what they talk about, going out to the web and finding out more about the info. It seems really cool. Now, to get this working on my computer, really simple. I'm first of all going to git clone. That's all I need to type. And then I just copy the URL of this tool, put it there, enter, and it's going to clone it into a directory called Trend Finder. Now just create a copy of the environment file, and I'm going to edit it so I can put my API keys in. I've never used Firecrawl before, so I'm going to sign up and grab an API key for that too. You'll see in the pricing here that I actually get a free plan when I sign up with 500 credits for absolutely free. It's literally one click to sign up, and I've got an API key here ready to use, so I'll copy that and put that into my environment file too. Now, the final bit of configuration we need to do is select the sources we want to have this beautiful Trend Finder look at on a regular basis. So I'm going to edit a file. It's this area, src services get cron sources. If you know what's going on and how to make this seemingly awesome app work called Trend Finder, which uses Firecrawl and other APIs to find you online trends, I would love to know more. Maybe let me know down below in the comments if you get it up and running, because it looks super powerful. And with that, that's all I've got for you this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do go ahead and join my community if you want to discuss these tools and other trending AI tools further. The link to join up for free is down below. And YouTube is showing a video up on your screen right now that you should probably watch next.